Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're having good luck with your gardening and all your projects. And without further ado, let's get to tonight's project. Yeah!
You're so cute. Holly says hi, everybody. Alright, we got some boxes over here, and we have a lisp. I cannot speak properly, so bear with me. I had a procedure done that's going to take 2 months to heal, so I'm not going to show my face, and I'm going to talk funny. Right, Holly? You tell them.
Whoa, 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 get the camera. Hi. Close up. Ultra close up.
Alright, get down. Alright, so we got 2 pallets of new batteries. That means we got a new battery bank. So I got these online, everyone that's wondering, from 18650batteries.com. Their warehouse is located in, I believe, Atlanta, Georgia. So when I ordered these online, they showed up within 5 business days. That's right, 5. Not 6 months, not 4 months, but 5 days, business days. So these were a heck of a lot cheaper than the other batteries that I was buying. I think these were $128 per cell, and the other ones were closer to $200 per cell. So these are a lot more inexpensive, and they're a lot higher quality. So they're cheaper and better, which are 2 things that's hard to find. I'll show you guys what I did with those boxes of batteries. But first, we got a new inverter charge controller here. We got an upgraded version. So the old one had a maximum input of 220 volts. And this one, 390. So quite a bit more power. And now I've got 2 solar arrays plugged in instead of just the one. So we've got PV1 and PV2. I'll just show you what kind of power we're making. 177 volts from 193 volts from PV1, and PV2 131 volts. So that's the smaller solar panels, that's the older ones. So the other ones there's the new array, 170, and then 130 with the old one. And we have rewired and reorganized all the batteries. These are the old batteries. So I cleaned up all the wiring. So all the positives that are connected to this now are all the exact same length. So that's why it's coiled up there, 2 coils. 1 coil there and no coils there. And you can see not much has changed up here. It's all the same. But we go down here, we have another shelf with another set of batteries. So here's the 18650 batteries. Look at that. They're welded on lugs, double posted, with nice copper bus bars. If you look at them on edge, you can see the copper, and then they're tinned on the top and bottom. And these are flexible too. So if you build something like this and you don't choose to compress the batteries, these are flexible. So when they swell up, this will allow a little room so you're not damaging your posts. Whereas these guys, they just have 1 bolt each, and it's not flexible, so they expand. It could damage the terminals if they're not compressed. Now I don't know if they will or not. We haven't had any of that kind of issues, and I don't wish to do an experiment on it. But these are a lot cleaner, a lot nicer than the rest. This one I haven't cleaned up yet. Still got a rat's nest down there. It's just hard to bend over and get in there, but I'll do that eventually. And then we got all the on-off switches attached to the tables here, solid, so they don't move. Before, I just had them wherever I could put them. Like this one was kind of floating in the air up here, open, so it was kind of dangerous to touch it. Now they're attached to the table, so they're not likely to grab onto it. So same with down there. So now we have 6 battery banks. I don't know what the amperage or the kilowatt hours yet is, but I will find out, because this new system records all of that information. So we'll be able to charge these with more power too. The other one, I had the settings, the old inverter, I had it set to maximum voltage 54, and that's why I was never getting 56. Even though one video it did show 56, but there was an error. It wasn't actually 56. So this one is set to 56, so we're good to go. This one has a heck of a lot more settings in it. If you are more computer savvy than I am, you can use software and monitor all this stuff a lot easier and have some sort of communication. I don't think it'll work with these BMSs, but I'm sure there's a brand out here that you could get that will talk to the inverter box. But for now, we don't really need that. Oh, another cool thing about these new batteries is that when I tested them all, normally we'll put these all in series, so positive to positive all the way across, negative to negative all the way across. That way they will balance out. But when I tested these, they were all within 0.003 of one another. All the battery cells, all 48 of them. So now we have 96 battery cells. So almost 100. And we were messing around with the solar array, and I discovered that half of it wasn't even connected. When I made the connections on it, I don't have one to show you, but the positive on here was the wire on the inside of it with a little sleeve on it was only going up about halfway, so it wasn't making contact. So when I was testing the solar panels, I was finding dead spots. So those are all fixed now. And we have both fuse boxes operational now. And going forward, we're gonna build the frame out at the bottom, and we're gonna put those 10 solar panels on there too, the ones that are on the pallet right there, and add those to the system. So as you can see, we got the wires plugged into both of these now. So there's 2 in series and 10 in parallel. I believe that's right. So 5 and 5, 5 and 5, and then, you know, there's 2 of those. So 5P2S, I think, something like that. I always get these terms mixed up. But now we have all the panels operating. So one half of them wasn't even hooked up properly because the sleeve on the inside of it wasn't pushed up all the way. It only went halfway. So when you had them unplugged and you test them, you get a voltage. But then when you plug them in and test up inside the combiner box, test these guys, I was getting 0 reading. So we got that figured out, and everything's up and running now. So we're going to wrap this up. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, pop those in down below. And as always, give us a thumbs up and keep building. And try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and a little bit of kindness will go a long ways. So God bless all of you, and peace.